The sea doesn't make noise. It breathes. If you listen closely enough, not with your ears, but with your whole being, you'll hear it, the slow exhale of waves, the gentle inhale of tide, the subtle pause between them, where silence feels alive. This isn't emptiness. It's rhythm. It's the ocean's version of a heartbeat, ancient and unhurried, sinking softly with your own as you begin to drift. As night deepens, imagine the shore under a dim silver moon. Each ripple folds into another, like thoughts dissolving into calm. You're not standing apart from it. You are part of it. Your body is mostly water. Your cells carry the same salts that once filled the early seas. In every slow breath you take, the ocean remembers you. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel your shoulders soften. Nothing to fix tonight. You are safe now. The universe keeps you. Have you ever wondered how the ocean learned to move this way endlessly, but never lost? Long before there were continents, before there were names for stars or people to name them, the young earth spun beneath a shroud of vapor. Steam condensed raindrops fell for centuries, and what began as chaos became a cradle. Oceans were born not in an instant, but in patience. That patience still moves inside you. It's strange, isn't it? How something so vast can make you feel smaller, yet more complete. This is relaxing science, not a list of facts, but a place where truth becomes softness. When sunlight touches water, it doesn't simply warm it. It writes stories in temperature and color. Light bends, scattering into blue, not because the sea chose blue, but because it lets longer wavelengths pass and holds the shorter ones close. That's why even in darkness, it glows deep inside our imagination. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. Let your mind wander below the surface. Imagine a world of pressure and peace, where sound travels faster than in air, carrying the low songs of distant whales. Down here, science becomes a kind of lullaby, explaining gently how molecules brush against one another, transmitting energy like whispers through the deep. Take another slow breath. Let the air move softly through you. Somewhere inside your neurons, mirror this movement, firing in small ripples, electric tides of thought. Neuroscientists call this rhythm the theta state. the same pattern that rises as you fall asleep. The ocean, too, lives in theta, always flowing, always calm, even when storms seem wild on the surface. Perhaps you've seen nights like this, the hum of a quiet street far from the coast. Yet if you close your eyes, the sound of wind through trees feels like surf. That's because nature reuses patterns, fractals of calm, that remind your brain of safety. The same equations that describe a wave also describe the rise and fall of your breathing. Relaxing science again, showing how every rhythm in the universe speaks one language: rest. And here's a thought to hold softly. The sea doesn't fight gravity. It surrenders to it. Every wave that climbs must fall. Every drop that falls returns to rise again. Maybe that's how healing works too. Not in resistance, but in rhythm. You're not alone in this quiet universe. The ocean has watched stars be born and vanish, yet it never rushes. It simply continues, a reminder that movement doesn't always mean effort. Sometimes it's peace taking form. Take a slow, gentle breath. Notice the air moving through you. Feel your heartbeat echo the tide. You are safe. You are part of something endless. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how your mind travels, too quietly, endlessly, full of light. Beneath the moon, the surface of the ocean seems alive with silver veins. Each shimmer is a memory of sunlight traveling millions of miles, bending through air, touching salt, and softening into glow. This is not chaos. It is order, disguised as wonder. Scientists call it scattering, but tonight you can think of it as the sea remembering daylight while the world sleeps. As you listen, you might notice how the sound never truly ends. Even when a wave breaks and fades, another is already forming somewhere else. It's a seamless continuation, like your breath, like your pulse, like time itself. The rhythm of waves follows precise mathematics, sine curves, amplitudes, wavelengths. Yet what you feel isn't calculation. It's calm. That's the beauty of relaxing science logic turning into lullaby. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let your chest rise and fall with the same rhythm as the tide. You are safe now. The world doesn't need your effort, only your presence. Have you ever wondered what the ocean keeps in its quietest places? Miles below, where sunlight never reaches, life glows from within. Bioluminescent plankton, tiny as dust, carry chemical lanterns. They don't just shine. They communicate, attract, protect. Imagine being surrounded by living stars that drift instead of burn. It's dreamy science, the kind that lets you fall asleep to curiosity itself. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. In this deep blue stillness, every creature follows a rhythm older than memory. Jellyfish pulse like slow thoughts. Whales call across distances that no map can measure. Even microscopic algae rise toward moonlight, every night their own form of prayer. Nothing in the sea rushes, yet everything survives. It's strange, isn't it? How survival can look so gentle. On land, we think of strength as tension. In the sea, strength is surrender. Pressure here would crush steel, yet life endures by yielding. Soft bodies adapt, bones vanish, shells dissolve into transparency. That's not weakness, it's wisdom, the science of letting go. Take another slow breath. Feel how your body adjusts like those deep sea beings. Every inhale is expansion. Every exhale, surrender. You are not resisting gravity. You're harmonizing with it, perhaps somewhere. Near the Atlantic coast, the air feels the same cool, salted, full of promise. Someone else stands there tonight, listening, letting the ocean rewrite their worries into foam. This is how the planet heals itself, through repetition, through rhythm, through stillness. The physics of waves say energy moves, not water. Each particle only sways in place, forward, back, forward again. Yet the pattern travels on. Maybe your emotions work that way too. Pain rises, falls, and passes through, but you remain unchanged at your core. You are the ocean bed beneath the storm. You are safe. You are still. Nothing to fix tonight. Somewhere in this movement lies a deeper insight. Perhaps the ocean doesn't move through the earth. Perhaps the earth moves with the ocean. Land and water dance, shifting continents like slow tides of stone. Even mountains, those symbols of permanence, are waves frozen in time. Everything flows, even what seems solid. Take another slow, gentle breath. Notice how your thoughts begin to sway with this truth. You don't need to control your mind, just let it ebb and flow. This too is relaxing science, using natural rhythm to guide the nervous system toward peace. Have you ever noticed how your heartbeat slows when you listen to rain or waves? It's not imagination, it's entrainment. The body mirrors external rhythm. The ocean's frequency is close to the resting pattern of the human heart. When you listen long enough, you begin to align with it. That's why the sea feels like home. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together through thought and water alike. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how your mind heals. Quietly, rhythmically, one gentle wave at a time. Far below the waves, light disappears, not suddenly, but gently, like a curtain drawn in slow motion. The last rays of the sun dissolve into shades of blue, so deep they no longer have names. Scientists call this the twilight zone of the sea. But down here, twilight never ends. It's an eternal dusk where creatures glow instead of burn, and silence feels like a living thing. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel your lungs mirror the ocean's vastness. You are safe. You are suspended between worlds, awake enough to wonder, sleepy enough to drift. Have you ever wondered what silence actually is? Even here, it's never empty. Fish hum at frequencies too low for human ears. Crabs click as they crawl. The distant thrum of a whale's call moves through water like a heartbeat through the planet. It's strange, isn't it, how life whispers more than it shouts, and how those whispers can calm you faster than any word. This is relaxing science. Even in stillness, the sea is full of information. Every molecule collides. Every current carries memory. Water holds sound 5 times faster than air, which means the ocean hears everything long before we do. When you fall asleep to science like this, you aren't escaping thought, you're joining a deeper kind of intelligence. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. In the depths, life rewrites the rules of possibility. The anglerfish lights its own darkness. The giant squid, unseen for centuries, uses eyes the size of dinner plates to sense faint flashes from miles away. There's something poetic in that even where light cannot reach sight, finds a way. Maybe the mind does too. Take another slow breath. Feel how your body adjusts, floating between curiosity and peace. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. It's dreamy science. Really, how these creatures live in a pressure that would crush human lungs, yet they move as softly as silk. They don't resist the deep. They belong to it. They are in a way the ocean's thoughts, quiet, slow, but endlessly alive. Have you noticed how your thoughts behave the same when you begin to fall asleep? They lose shape, become fluid, drifting from logic into dream. That's your consciousness descending from surface chatter into the calm deep below. Neuroscience calls this the hypnagogic state, the border between waking and rest. It's the same threshold where the ocean meets the shore, not one, not the other, always in between. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Somewhere, a sea turtle glides through moonlit water, navigating by magnetism, guided by patterns imprinted in her shell before birth. She travels thousands of miles and still finds her way home. It's not instinct alone. It's memory written into biology. You too carry maps like that, the ones that lead you back to peace. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel how air moves like tide through your ribs. Maybe you can sense that ancient connection, the rhythm of your body, remembering the ocean it came from. Perhaps you've seen mornings on the coast when mist blurs horizon and sky. It's hard to tell where the sea ends and heaven begins. That's not illusion. It's reflection light folding back on itself. The surface becomes a mirror of both worlds. Maybe that's what sleep is: reflection. Without resistance, the mind returning light to its source. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Relaxing science teaches that water doesn't vanish. It only changes form. Vapor becomes cloud. Cloud becomes rain. Rain becomes tide again. Maybe your worries work the same way. Not gone, just reshaped, waiting to return as calm. You are safe. You are part of this endless cycle. Nothing to prove, nothing to chase. I'm still here with you. We're drifting deeper now, where time stretches and sound softens. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how peace begins, in the slow surrender between thought and tide. If you could follow a single drop of seawater through time, you would discover that it never truly stops moving. One moment it rests inside a calm bay, the next it rides a current across oceans. It evaporates into mist, drifts through clouds, and one day returns as rain. That same drop might fall onto your skin, into your glass, or back into the waves that once birthed it. The ocean is not a place, it's a cycle of belonging. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the air move in and out, just as the tides do. You are safe now. The universe keeps you in motion, but without haste. Have you ever wondered how such immense waters stay in balance? The moon, quiet and constant, holds it close. Its gravity doesn't pull with violence, it whispers. The tide listens and answers. That's how rhythm is born, through gentle persuasion. The ocean and the moon have been dancing like this for 4 billion years, a duet of silence and pull. It's strange, isn't it? How something so distant can still affect your body. When the moon rises, your brain's melatonin adjusts. When waves move, your breath follows. Relaxing science shows how celestial gravity and human calm are more connected than we imagine. The same physics that shape tides help regulate your heartbeat. I'm here with you. We are still drifting together, following that unseen thread between body and sky. The ocean's surface may seem chaotic, but beneath it runs a steady, invisible river, the global conveyor belt. It carries warm water from the tropics to the poles and returns cold water back again, circulating energy across the planet. It's called thermohaline circulation, a name long and quiet like its motion. Without it, climates would collapse and life would lose its pattern. The sea breathes for the earth. Take another slow, gentle breath. Notice how your breath too balances warmth and coolness energy, and rest. You are part of the same circulation. Have you noticed how the smell of the ocean feels familiar, even if you live far from it? That salt, sweet scent comes from dimethyl sulfide, a gas created by tiny plankton. Those microscopic beings feed whales, fish, and coral, and they also seed the clouds that bring rain to the continents. Even the air owes its clarity to them. The more you learn, the calmer it feels, because this is what dreamy science really means: finding peace in connection. Perhaps you've stood near a shore where seagulls glide in slow arcs, where children's laughter fades with the tide. The same breeze that touches your cheek once passed through a kelp forest, through the gills of a blue whale, through miles of open horizon. The air you breathe tonight is older than history. Every inhalation is a conversation with everything that has ever lived. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Somewhere out there, dolphins dream in the rhythm of sonar, half awake, half asleep, always aware. They rest one hemisphere of their brain at a time, teaching us that rest doesn't mean disappearance. It means trust. Take a slow, gentle breath. Trust this moment. Nothing to fix tonight. It's relaxing science, but it's also something more, an invitation to see how even molecules keep faith with one another. Hydrogen and oxygen bond, separate, and reunite endlessly, never tiring of the cycle. Water remembers its purpose: to flow, to carry, to cool, to calm. Maybe that's your purpose too, to move through the world with softness that outlasts storms. Have you ever thought that the ocean might be dreaming? Every wave is a thought dissolving. Every current, a memory returning. And maybe as you listen now, you're entering that same dream one, where knowledge and rest are not opposites, but companions. Take another breath. Feel your heartbeat slow, your eyelids heavy. You are safe. You are floating in understanding, in softness, in endless motion that asks nothing of you. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how wisdom arrives quietly in waves that never need to be loud to change the shore. If you could listen close enough to a wave, not to its crash, but to the pause that follows, you'd hear the ocean inhale again. That stillness is not absence, it's preparation. Each retreat gathers the energy for return. Nature moves in circles, never in straight lines. That is why the sea never tires. It rests even as it moves. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it rise, fall, and pause like a wave against your ribs. You are safe now. The night holds you the way the ocean holds its depths without condition. Have you ever wondered what it means for the ocean to breathe? The truth is beautifully literal. Beneath the surface, vast blooms of phytoplankton float in sunlight, exhaling oxygen into the world. Every second breath you take was made by these tiny, unseen drifters. Relaxing science reminds us that life on land exists because the ocean remembers to breathe for us. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together through air that has passed through countless waves. It's strange, isn't it? How something microscopic can keep entire planets alive. A single cell gathers sunlight, converts it into sugar, and releases the air we need. Billions of these invisible factories shimmer just below the surface, turning light into breath. They form the planet's quiet lungs. When you fall asleep to science like this, you can almost feel those cells breathing with you. An invisible symphony of calm. Take another slow, gentle breath. Notice the air soften your shoulders. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Perhaps you've walked along a coast at dusk when the air turns cool and the light fades into silver. The sea seems endless, but it's actually a thin layer, just a few miles deep compared to the vastness of the earth. And yet, within that shallow veil, nearly all known life once began. The ocean is not only water, it's memory in motion. Somewhere beneath the waves, corals build cathedrals out of calcium. They don't hurry. Millimeter by millimeter, they rise into architecture that can be seen from space. It's dreamy science, this quiet patience. The coral's work spans centuries, invisible to the human timeline. You, too, are building something, breath by breath, thought by thought, a reef of calm within yourself. You are safe. You are not behind. Everything that grows slowly grows strong. Have you ever noticed how waves never clash into each other head on? They merge, exchange energy, and continue as one. Even chaos knows cooperation. That's the secret harmony beneath the noise patterns of energy balancing themselves through motion. In physics, they call it resonance. In the body, we call it peace. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel how your breath joins that resonance now. Each inhale is a tide coming in. Each exhale, a tide going home, perhaps somewhere near the Pacific. A lighthouse blinks over sleeping boats, its beam crossing miles of mist. Light, sound, and water all travel differently, yet they share one purpose: to connect. Relaxing science reveals that the same equations that describe a wave of light can also describe the beat of your heart. Everything that moves seeks rhythm, even you. It's strange, isn't it? how understanding this doesn't excite you, but calms you. Knowledge becomes lullaby. The more you see how it all fits, the quieter it feels. That's because truth is not a noise. It's a silence you recognize. I'm still here with you. We're drifting now into slower thought, into the deep layer where words lose their edges. Take another breath. You are safe, breathing, with the sea that once breathed you into existence. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how serenity works. It doesn't arrive. It's remembered. Somewhere far from any shore, the ocean becomes so vast that direction loses meaning. There is no east or west here, only water and wind and the slow, eternal sway of the planet turning. The waves rise not to move forward, but to exist one after another, repeating the oldest gesture in the world, coming home. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel that same motion within you. You are safe now. There is no need to reach anywhere tonight. The tide always returns. Have you ever wondered how deep the ocean truly goes? Scientists once thought the deepest point was the Mariana Trench, nearly 11 kilometers down. But depth is not just a measurement. It's a mystery. Down there, in a darkness untouched by sunlight, the pressure is so great that metal spheres shrink like fruit. And yet, small creatures swim freely, their bodies soft, glowing, unharmed. They live where we cannot, proving that fragility is not the same as weakness. It's strange, isn't it, that what we call the abyss is for them simply home. That's relaxing science, learning that comfort can exist in conditions we once feared. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together through that darkness, but the dark is not dangerous. It's simply deep. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let your body loosen into the rhythm of the unseen. You are safe. Nothing to fix tonight. Perhaps you've been in a place like that within yourself, quiet, vast, unknowable. Thoughts dissolve into currents, emotions sink and rise again. The mind, like the ocean, has layers, surface waves of chatter, and below the calm deep of knowing. Neuroscientists say that during slow wave sleep, brain activity mirrors the motion of tides, long rolling patterns of rest. You literally fall asleep to science inside your own sea. Have you noticed how your body responds to that thought? Shoulders soften, heart slows. You are not sinking. You're returning to stillness, to belonging. Somewhere beneath the Indian Ocean, tectonic plates shift so gradually that continents drift without anyone feeling it. The earth itself moves in slow motion, reshaping without rush. Maybe that's how healing happens too. Unseen, patient, steady. Dreamy science whispers that progress doesn't always look like movement. Sometimes it feels like rest. Take another slow breath and let that idea settle. You are enough even in stillness, perhaps on the coast of Ireland or the cliffs of Japan. Someone stands tonight, listening to the same sea. We think we are far apart, but all water connects. The droplet in your glass once touched those shores. Every ocean is one ocean, just as every heartbeat is one rhythm played on different drums. You are not alone in this quiet universe. It's strange, isn't it? How this understanding brings calm, not fear. We are small, yet we belong to something endless. That's the hidden comfort of relaxing science. It doesn't shrink your world. It expands your peace. I'm still here with you. We're adrift in the same rhythm. The moon pulls the same gravity that keeps planets in orbit. You don't have to hold anything up. The universe already holds you. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel the air rise and fall like a distant tide within your chest. Nothing outside needs to change for you to rest. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how the soul breathes, quietly, infinitely, like the ocean that never ends. When dawn begins to hint behind the curve of the world, the ocean changes tone, not color tone. Its rhythm slows, as if even the waves take a moment to breathe before light returns. From satellites far above, scientists can see faint ribbons of brightness spreading across the surface. Plankton, blooms awakening to the sun, painting the water in shades of turquoise and green. But from here, close enough to hear the foam sigh against the sand, it feels like the sea is stretching, shaking off a long dream. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let your lungs rise like the tide. At sunrise, you are safe now. The world is waking, but you can stay in stillness. Have you ever wondered how the ocean keeps time without a clock? It follows rhythms far older than human measure. The turning of the earth, the pull of the moon, the invisible pulse of underwater currents that circle the globe. In the Pacific, one heartbeat of the sea can take 1,000 years to complete its cycle. Every molecule of water, every current of warmth, eventually finds its way home. That's relaxing science, the comfort that nothing truly drifts forever. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together through this morning that isn't quite morning yet. It's strange, isn't it? How the same water that once touched the face of the dinosaurs now touches yours. The ocean is a memory that never fades. In each wave lies the story of everything that has ever lived, every creature that swam every storm that passed, every tear that fell and returned. To fall asleep to science like this is to rest in the continuity of being. Take another slow breath. Feel the calm widen through your chest. Nothing to fix tonight or this morning. The universe keeps you. Somewhere in the shallow coral gardens of the Caribbean, parrotfish are still sleeping. They build cocoons of mucus before they rest, thin as silk and invisible, so that predators can't smell them. It's one of the ocean's gentlest miracles, a bedtime ritual written into instinct. Even in the wild life, prepares for safety before surrendering to rest. Maybe that's what you're doing too, letting your mind weave its own cocoon of stillness. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. Have you ever noticed that when you listen to waves for a long time, you stop trying to separate them? The sound becomes one continuous breath. The brain enters a meditative rhythm, a pattern similar to deep sleep. Psychologists call it entrainment. Poets call it peace. Either way, it's science singing you to sleep. Perhaps somewhere near the coast of California or the shores of New Zealand, someone else is listening now, carried by the same hum. The sea connects not just continents, but hearts that rest to its pulse. This is dreamy science proof that unity isn't philosophy, it's physics. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let your body settle as if you're floating on that global calm. You are part of the same field of motion that turns planets and stirs tides. You are not outside the story. You are written into it. It's strange, isn't it? How the more you learn, the quieter you feel. because knowledge, when spoken softly, becomes trust. The ocean doesn't argue. It simply shows, I'm still here with you. We're gliding through this calm where time slows, where light feels liquid. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how morning arrives, not with noise, but with the soft certainty that peace never truly ended. Far out beyond the reefs, the ocean wears a different face. Here, forests do not grow from soil. They rise from water. Giant kelp anchor to the seafloor and reach toward the sun like slow bronze banners. In a single season, a kelp blade can grow taller than a house. Sea otters drift among the fronds, wrapping themselves in leaves so they don't float away while they sleep. This is relaxing science disguised as a cradle song ecosystems that rock themselves to calm creatures that trust the water to hold them. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let that settle like sand returning to the bed after a wave. Beneath those floating forests, the water breathes in a different way. Cold, nutrient-rich currents rise from the deep, upwelling the ocean's quiet generosity. It feeds plankton, which feed fish, which feed everything that feeds us. A single upwelling can turn a silent coast into a living choir. To fall asleep to science here is to rest in a chain of tenderness, the deep lifting the shallow, the old feeding the new, the unseen nourishing all that is seen. You are safe now. The planet keeps its promises, even when no one is watching. I'm here with you. We are still drifting together, moving through halls of green and blue, where sunlight filters into soft gold. Listen to the grammar of water. Swirl, pause, continue. When two currents meet, they don't fight. They braid. Eddies spin like thoughts that almost become worries, and then release themselves. That is the quiet physics of peace. In this sleepy science narration, motion chooses grace. Even turbulence has manners. You can rest inside that knowledge the way a seal rests on a raft of kelp eyes, half closed, breath unhurried. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Notice how your shoulders drop when patterns make sense. The beach teaches the same lesson in smaller language. Every grain of sand is a biography, a mountain humbled by time, a shell translated into powder, a shard of volcanic glass polished to softness. Hold a handful, and you are holding centuries. This is dreamy science that doesn't need a lab, only patience and tide. Salt isn't merely a taste. It's a memory of ancient sunlight stored in oceans, lifted into sky, returned as rain, and crystallized again in your tears. The world recycles, meaning the way the sea recycles water. Nothing to fix tonight. You are safe. Even your thoughts are grains that will settle. Have you ever wondered why sea foam looks like whipped clouds? Tiny bubbles trap air. Proteins and salts stitch them together. Waves knead the mixture into lace. It is chemistry that feels like pastry geometry, that feels like play. In the endless library of relaxing science, even foam is a footnote worth loving. I'm still here with you. We are still drifting together. If your mind wanders, let it drift like a gull sliding along the wind's quiet rail. When the water cools near the poles, it changes costume again. Sea ice forms expanding, like pale paper across the dark. But ice is not only winter, it is shelter. Under its cover, the ocean grows calmer. Above it, polar bears hunt across a moving world. The physics are simple. Salt lowers the freezing point. Brine channels form light filters down in mint-colored columns. Yet the feeling is holy, a cathedral of cold where sound becomes careful. In this soothing, sleepy science narration, the cold is not an enemy. It is a sculptor. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let quiet have the last word for a moment. You are safe now. Nothing outside you needs to change for your nervous system to rest. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the coolness at the tip of your nose, the soft warmth as it leaves. Imagine your inhale as a rising current, your exhale as an ebbing tide. Your body is practicing ocean. It's strange, isn't it? How the sea keeps teaching reframes. Buoyancy isn't an escape from gravity. It's a conversation with it. Gravity pulls, water answers, balance appears. Boats float, not because they deny weight, but because they share it with the water. Maybe relief is like that, not throwing burdens away, but letting the world help you hold them. That's relaxing science at its gentlest proof that support is a law of nature, not a favor. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, quiet as plankton at noon, steady as the moon's silver tug. Perhaps you've walked a boardwalk on a summer evening. Cape Cod, Brighton, Bondi, the North Sea dunes, and felt how the same breeze brushes every coastline with a familiar hand. The accents change, the gulls don't, and somewhere a child is building a castle that the tide will gladly erase and rewrite. Cultural edges soften at the shore. Borders become requests instead of statements. The ocean is the original neighbor, and all its greetings are waves. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The more you notice kinship, the softer the world sounds. Consider the music of whales, the low notes that pass through continents like distant thunder. In water, sound travels farther, faster, deeper. It is the ocean's preferred language. Humpbacks improvise. Blue whales hum at frequencies that kiss the edges of human hearing. Sperm whales click in patterns that might carry names. To fall asleep to science here is to rest in a concert that began before we were listening. The score is written by pressure and patience, revised by migration, annotated by moonlight. You are safe now. The universe keeps you. Nothing to fix tonight. Have you ever noticed how the sea makes decisions without urgency? Tides arrive on schedule without checking watches. Storms spend their fury and then bow to calm. The coastline redraws itself by agreeing with time. If your life has felt like surf against stone, remember, the stone changes too. Dreamy science whispers that endurance is just a slow dialogue between shape and motion, and the ocean always speaks softly, even when it's loud. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let the inhale place you. Let the exhale lighten you. We're not going anywhere. We're becoming here. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how your heart learns, by practicing the ocean's grammar until peace becomes your native tongue. When night returns to the open sea, everything slows again. The temperature drops by a breath, and the water seems to hold still, but it never truly does. Even in this darkness, currents spiral in invisible ribbons, tracing paths that circle the globe. Some of these paths have been flowing since before the first humans stood on the shore. They move with no hurry, no pause, no destination other than balance. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it move through you like a current through calm water. You are safe now. You belong to this rhythm that asks nothing from you but to rest. Have you ever wondered how the ocean keeps its light alive? After sunset, the answer is soft and ancient plankton. Millions of microscopic beings emit faint blue sparks whenever the water moves. They flash when touched by a wave, when stirred by a fish, or when the wind brushes the surface. Scientists call it bioluminescence, but you could call it memory. The sea remembering stars. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, surrounded by quiet constellations that live in the water instead of the sky. It's strange, isn't it? How the smallest creatures can hold the greatest light. The glow they make comes from a chemical called luciferin, named from the Latin lux fer, to bring light. Each spark is a reaction between molecules and oxygen, a meeting so tiny it lasts only a moment, yet multiplied by billions, it turns entire waves into ribbons of flame blue. To fall asleep to science like this is to rest in the comfort that even the briefest flicker can illuminate miles. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let your body soften as if glowing faintly from within. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Perhaps you've stood on a beach where the sea glowed under your footsteps, each step igniting a soft blue halo. It's not magic, it's biology, yet it feels like prayer. The ocean doesn't need to shout to astonish. It only needs to breathe. This is relaxing science at its purest truth that feels like wonder. You are safe. You are seen. You are part of this luminous conversation between life and darkness. Have you noticed how your mind does the same? Tiny flashes of thought synapses, firing each one, disappearing as another appears. Your brain, too, glows electricity dancing in waves of its own. In that sense, you carry an inner ocean of light, each neuron a plankton flickering in the dark. Dreamy science reminds us that sleep doesn't extinguish that light. It only changes its rhythm. Take a slow breath, the kind that turns thought into tide. You are still. You are floating. Somewhere near the Galapagos Islands, sea lions twist through glowing water, their movements painting calligraphy across the night. Nearby, manta rays glide like living kites, their wings catching invisible currents. All of them move by instinct, not rush, responding to the pull of temperature salinity, the quiet choreography of the earth. Nature's orchestra performs without rehearsal, yet never misses a note. Perhaps you've noticed every detail of the ocean seems designed to remind you that life is capable of calm. Waves obey gravity. Currents obey the moon. Light obeys darkness. And still, nothing feels mechanical. The sea is not a machine. It's a memory of how to flow without fear. I'm still here with you. We're drifting deeper into that memory now, where even thought grows weightless. Take another slow, gentle breath. Imagine each inhale as a tide of light, each exhale as its return to silence. You are safe. Nothing to prove. Nothing to earn. It's strange, isn't it? That understanding how it all works doesn't break the spell, it deepens it. Because truth, when spoken softly, becomes music. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how faith looks in nature. Light that appears only when it's dark enough to see it. Far below the bright flashes of plankton, a different kind of stillness begins, one too deep for color, too vast for sound. Scientists call it the abyssal plain, the wide, almost endless floor of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, and time itself feels slower. Here the pressure is immense, the temperature just above freezing, and yet life moves with quiet confidence. Worms that glow like threads, fish with translucent skin microbes that thrive on minerals instead of light, all live where most eyes will never see. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let the air enter softly, as if sinking miles below thought. You are safe now. The weight of the world presses gently around you, but it cannot harm you. It's holding you the way the deep holds its mysteries. Have you ever wondered what it feels like for the planet to dream down here? Sediment drifts like snow. Each particle is a memory dust from a desert ash, from a volcano, fragments of shells that once shimmered near the surface. The sea floor becomes an archive of patience, writing history, one grain at a time. Relaxing science teaches us that even stillness is a kind of motion, an imperceptible fall toward meaning. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together through the quiet that keeps every secret safe. It's strange, isn't it? How something so desolate can feel so alive. No sunlight, no plants yet. Communities flourish around hydrothermal vents, chimneys of heat erupting from the Earth's crust. Their plumes glow faintly rich with minerals feeding colonies of tube worms taller than a person. These creatures don't need the sun. They rely on the chemistry of darkness. Hydrogen, sulfide, becomes food metal, becomes energy, and in that transformation lies a gentle revelation. Life doesn't depend on where it comes from, only how it connects. Take another slow, gentle breath. Imagine that warmth from the vent moving through the water and through you. You are safe. You are part of the same equation that turns heat into hope. Perhaps you've felt that kind of warmth before. Not physical, but emotional. When something small kept you going in a dark time. That too is chemistry becoming light. It's dreamy science, the physics of faith disguised as biology. Even without sunlight, something in you keeps growing. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Every organism here has found a way to survive through cooperation, not competition. Shrimp gather near vents, sharing heat. Bacteria live inside worms, trading shelter for nourishment. Even in the coldest abyss, the law of life remains the same. Connection sustains. Take a slow breath. Let that truth settle into you, like warmth through deep water. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Perhaps somewhere in a distant lab, a researcher watches a deep-sea camera feed and gasps at the sight of a new species, a creature no one has ever named. Discovery happens quietly now, without conquest, without fanfare. The ocean still humbles us, reminding science to whisper. That humility is its greatest gift, the knowing that not everything must be known to be loved. It's strange, isn't it? That knowledge, when softened by wonder, becomes tenderness. That's relaxing science, when fact and feeling stop arguing and start breathing together. I'm still here with you. We're floating just above the ocean floor, where nothing stirs too quickly. Thoughts drift like silt, settling only when they're ready. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel your pulse slow to match this ancient rhythm. Each beat is a soft echo of creation itself. You are safe. You are enough. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how the earth prays in silence, so complete it becomes music for those who listen. Slowly enough, the long swim of night has brought you to a softer shore inside yourself. Curiosity has done its gentle work, and now understanding arrives, the way a small wave reaches your ankles. Cool shore, unhurried. The ocean has been teaching you all along. Motion without strain, knowledge without noise, peace without permission. This is relaxing science, becoming a feeling, not just a fact. The kind you can fall asleep to, science with the kind that turns explanations into hush. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the inhale rise like a tide across smooth sand. The exhale draw a quiet line that soon disappears. You are safe now. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Have you ever wondered why calm grows when things make sense? In your brain, patterns reduce alarm. When your mind recognizes rhythm waves, breath, heart, your nervous system eases its guard. That's why sleepy science narration matters. It gives your body a map of peace. The ocean is that map written in water. Energy moves, particles sway, but the whole remains. Knowing this doesn't wake you, it rocks you. Knowledge can be a cradle. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. If a thought tries to splash, let it become a ring that widens, then fades. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Consider the quiet promise of tides. They are not random. They keep time with the moon, with the tilt of Earth, with distances so vast the numbers blur into comfort. You don't need the equations. You only need their kindness, the way high becomes low and low becomes high. In this dreamy science, certainty is soft. What goes out returns. What rises, rests. What rests, rises again. Your mind can follow that cycle into sleep. Take another slow breath. Feel your shoulders unhook, your jaw unlace. You are safe. Nothing is urgent in this room of water and night. Insight. Reframing. Maybe the ocean isn't a place we visit. Maybe it's the planet's slow breathing, and we are breaths within it. This is true in spirit and in science. Plankton, exhale oxygen. You inhale. Your exhale becomes the air that winds carry back to waves. You are not beside the system. You are inside it. Relaxing science is kinship named clearly. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Across the Atlantic and the Pacific, people loosen their grip when they hear surf in a shell or a white noise track or the real shore beyond a pier. Perhaps you've felt that at Brighton after sunset, or along Maine's rocky coves, or on Australia's Great Ocean Road. The same salt, the same hush, the same reminder that peace is older than worry. Cultural edges soften at the waterline, and so does the body. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let that line pass through you like a current, and keep only the warmth. Relaxing science says the ocean's voice is mostly patterns of pressure and motion. No single speaker, just a choir of events. Wave height, wind, fetch coastline, shape together. They create a soundscape that your heart quietly mirrors. Fall asleep to science like this, and you are letting math hum a lullaby. Sleepy science narration is simply that hum translated into human words so your breath can keep the beat. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. Not forward, not back, just carried. If your mind asks for proof, offer it the moonlit list it understands. Tides, currents, bioluminescent sparks, the conveyor belt that lifts and cools, the corals that build cathedrals, grain by humble grain. These are calming facts, and they are enough. Take a slow, gentle breath. Notice the small release at the top of the inhale, the little letting go at the bottom of the exhale. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Another gentle reframing to hold loosely. Sound underwater isn't louder because the sea shouts. It carries farther because water listens closely. That's accurate. Higher density means faster, longer transmission, and it's tender. The ocean is built to hear. Maybe calm is a kind of listening. Maybe your rest tonight is the mind's way of hearing itself kindly. Dreamy science continues to knit your senses. Vision softens, touch grows light, hearing widens. Slow narration, gentle voice, deep relaxation. the ingredients of a soothing science story that does not perform, only accompanies. You don't have to try to sleep. You can let sleep find you, the way the tide finds shore again and again without missing. I'm still here with you. We're moving toward the quietest water, where thoughts dissolve like foam and leave no trace. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Take another slow, gentle breath. Imagine it as a small boat rocking. Inhale, the bow lifts. Exhale, the stern lowers. The boat never struggles to float. The water agrees to carry it. You are safe now. Let the room carry you the same way. If your mind wants one last piece of relaxing science before it rests, give it this soft anchor. Even in dream, the brain continues its housework, filing memories, rinsing stress, chemicals, synchronizing rhythms. Sleep isn't an absence of life. It's life's careful maintenance. To fall asleep to science is to trust that your body knows what to do when you stop telling it. Peace is not performance. It's a process you can allow. Perhaps somewhere along the California dusk, or a quiet Irish key, a fairy horn drifts across water and into windows cracked for breeze. A couple in Vancouver leaves the beach with sandy heels. A child in Lisbon counts waves until numbers fade. A night shift nurse in Brisbane steps outside, hears distant surf, and remembers to breathe. The same planet, the same pulse, the same permission to rest. You're not alone in this quiet universe. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. If a thought returns, greet it and let it join the tide going out. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Take one more slow, gentle breath. Feel how your inhale gathers the day and your exhale returns it to the sea. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how understanding becomes sleep. Not a door you close, but a shoreline you trust as the water rises and carries you home. Above the surface, dawn begins its slow unveiling. The horizon blushes a line of silver, widening into pale gold. The air smells different now, softer, like salt mixed with warmth. The ocean, once ink black, now breathes in color again. Each wave catches light, like a memory being rewritten. If night was introspection, morning is renewal. Both are needed. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the air glide in, cool and kind. You are safe now. Nothing to fix this morning. The world is doing its quiet work around you. Have you ever wondered why light spreads so easily across water? It bends and reflects because the ocean, unlike rock or soil, welcomes what touches it. That's why you see the sky twice, once above you and once beneath. In physics, it's called reflection. In spirit, it's called grace. The sea teaches both at once. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, held between two skies. It's strange, isn't it? How even after the long night, the sea doesn't rush toward daylight. It receives it slowly, ripple by ripple, as though it knows that beauty doesn't need haste. Relaxing science shows that this slowness has a name: thermal inertia. Water resists sudden change. It warms gradually, cools gradually, and in doing so, stabilizes the planet. Maybe that's what calm really is. Not stillness, but steady adaptation. Take another slow breath. Let it move through you as evenly as the tide. You are safe. You too can change gently. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let that one linger a little longer. Perhaps somewhere along the Mediterranean coast, fishermen are pushing their boats into the first light, the sound of oars dipping like heartbeats. In Japan, a child's laughter rings as the sea breeze lifts her kite. In Alaska, sea lions bark against the cold, while in the Caribbean, waves hum low songs to coral gardens below. The same water, the same story, only different verses. Dreamy science reminds us that one ocean touches every shore and one peace touches every life. You are not alone in this quiet universe. The world is full of breathing things that find rest in rhythm. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel how that rhythm includes you. Now, nothing left to prove. The universe keeps you. Have you ever noticed how sound travels differently in the morning? The cool air holds vibrations close to the ground, letting them carry farther. That's why dawn feels louder, even when it's calm. Waves hush, gulls cry, and for a moment, the world seems newly tuned. It's not louder, it's clearer. The same principle applies within you. When calm settles, awareness sharpens. Your mind doesn't need volume. It needs clarity. I'm still here with you. We're drifting through this clarity together. The tide of thought has slowed, but not stopped. It moves just enough to keep you alive, just enough to keep you dreaming. Take another slow breath. Let it release any remnants of tension still clinging from the night. You are safe. Nothing to fix. Nothing missing. Maybe the greatest miracle of the ocean isn't its vastness, but its forgiveness. Storms rage, ships cross oil spills, and yet, given time, it heals itself. Currents cleanse, microbes digest, coral regrows. It's not immediate, but it happens not through force, but through endurance. Relaxing science shows that resilience is not resistance. It's recovery. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The ocean doesn't dwell on damage. It returns to balance. So can you. Perhaps you've walked a beach after a storm where debris scattered across the sand. The sky looks clearer afterward, as though chaos needed to breathe. Healing often hides in aftermath, in the quiet that follows the noise. That's not just philosophy, it's biology. Nerves recalibrate, heart rate steadies. The mind reorganizes its tides. You are literally designed to recover. Take a slow, gentle breath, the one that feels like homecoming. You are safe. You are held. The waves slow now, as if even they know rest has arrived. The world doesn't demand anything from you here. The sea has taught what it came to teach. Breathe, move, adapt, return. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night has turned to morning, but its calm remains. Maybe that's how peace endures, not as an ending, but as a continuation you barely notice, because it feels so natural. The sun now lifts itself fully over the water, slow and sure, as if careful not to wake the world too abruptly. Its light ripples across the surface, golden threads weaving through the quiet blue. The ocean exhales a mist that glows, turning air into silk. Morning has arrived, but it carries the hush of night within it, the perfect balance between awakening and peace. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it enter like sunlight through water. You are safe now. Nothing to fix this morning. The universe keeps you, Have you ever noticed how waves look slower in the morning? The light refracts differently. Shadows stretch longer. Everything seems to move in half time. That's not illusion. It's perception tuned to rest. Your eyes rested from the night. Now notice detail instead of speed. That's relaxing science. When the body finds stillness, the world appears calmer too. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together between reflection and motion. It's strange, isn't it? How even after centuries of studying the sea, humans still can't name all its colors. Oceanographers measure wavelengths, but the real hues live between language, emerald indigo, smoke, blue-gray light. The ocean refuses to be one thing. Maybe that's its lesson. You can change without losing your essence. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel the air expand your chest, then drift away like foam. You are safe. Nothing is required of you, but to be, perhaps somewhere. Along a northern bay, a whale surfaces for air, her breath, a pillar of mist in the cool light. Beneath her calves, follow, guided by sound more than sight. Their calls travel for miles, low as thunder, yet tender as lullabies. That's dreamy science, acoustics, meeting love. A mother's voice carried through liquid miles. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The same principle exists in you. Your heartbeat echoes through the water within your body, your cells vibrating in harmony with the pulse of the planet. Relaxing science reminds us that rhythm is the first language of life, long before words, before even breath. In the womb, we learn safety through sound. No wonder the sea feels like home. Take a slow, gentle breath, the kind that belongs to mornings without urgency. Let your thoughts rest like shells in sand. You're not alone in this quiet universe. Every life, from coral polyp to human soul, participates in one vast respiration. The earth inhales and exhales through oceans, forests, winds. You are part of that breath, an inhale when you arrive, an exhale when you sleep. There is nothing outside the rhythm. Everything belongs. It's strange, isn't it? How science and spirit meet here seamlessly. The same process that keeps you alive also keeps stars burning and tides returning. All of existence is one great continuity, patient and luminous. I'm still here with you. we're drifting toward the shore of knowing, where curiosity softens into gratitude. Have you ever watched a bird hover just above the sea, its wings catching invisible lifts of air? Albatrosses can glide for hours without flapping, once conserving energy through perfect alignment with wind and wave. That's not magic. It's physics shaped by grace. Efficiency born from surrender. Maybe peace is like that too, moving far by barely trying. Take another slow breath. Feel the way your body floats more easily now, as if it too has found a current that carries it. You are safe. You are light. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The ocean has shown you this over and over, that rest isn't the opposite of action, but the foundation of it. The earth moves, and yet in its turning, everything pauses long enough to exist. Perhaps you've noticed that when you truly listen, silence has texture, a hum, a resonance, a living warmth. That's what fills the space between waves. Not emptiness, but presence, relaxing. Science calls it equilibrium systems, reaching balance. You can feel it in your heartbeat, now slow and even, matching the rhythm of distant surf. You can fall asleep to science like this, because science itself is lullaby, patterns, cycles, repetition, the language of calm. Take another breath. Let it rise and fall like the tide inside your ribs. You are safe. The night's softness lingers in daylight. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, quietly, endlessly, full of light. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Somewhere the morning begins, somewhere else. And you are the horizon in between. Maybe that's what peace truly is. The gentle meeting of opposites, where nothing fights and everything flows. By midday, the ocean turns glassy, a calm so complete that even the wind seems to whisper in reverence. Sunlight scatters diamonds across the surface, and beneath fish drift in slow, lazy spirals, their scales shimmering like fragments of time. The world feels balanced, suspended in perfect rhythm. You can almost hear the planet breathing through waves. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it mirror that rhythm. You are safe now. Nothing to fix, nothing to hurry. The universe keeps you. Have you ever wondered why water shimmers? It's not the sea that changes. It's the light dancing with it. Each ray bends slightly as it enters broken but beautiful. Physics calls it refraction. Poets call it forgiveness. It means that even when light is bent, it still finds its way through. Maybe that's what healing really is. Learning how to shine even when the path isn't straight. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, resting in the calm between reflection and depth. It's strange, isn't it? How understanding this doesn't steal its magic. Relaxing science is like that. The more you know, the softer it feels. Knowing why the ocean glows or how waves form doesn't ruin the wonder. It deepens it. Knowledge and awe aren't enemies. They are tides of the same water. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel it fill you with warmth. You are safe. You belong here in this precise moment between thought and silence. Perhaps somewhere on the Indian coast, a monsoon cloud hovers just above the horizon. In another hemisphere, surfers wait for the next slow swell. The same water connects them, carrying stories across centuries, tears, rain, rivers, dreams. Every molecule in the sea has touched something sacred, an ancient glacier, a newborn skin, a lover's cheek. Dreamy science reminds us that nothing is lost in this cycle. Everything transforms. You are not alone in this quiet universe. You're swimming in the memory of everything that ever was. Have you ever watched a drop of rain return to the ocean? It doesn't make a sound, yet its reunion changes everything. Millions of small returns create the rhythm we call tide. That's what your healing looks like, too. Not one great moment, but countless quiet ones. Each breath, each letting go, each forgiveness, another drop, returning home. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it release what no longer belongs to you. The tide knows how to carry things away. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The sea doesn't cling to what it carries. It accepts, releases, accepts again. Perhaps on a distant shore, a child builds a castle only to watch the waves erase it. She laughs, not cries, because she trusts the pattern that everything the sea takes, it also gives back. That's relaxing science, entropy and renewal loss, and creation, endlessly looping, endlessly kind. I'm still here with you. We're drifting through that kindness together. Take another slow, gentle breath. Notice the weight leaving your body, like sand sliding back to sea. Nothing to fix tonight or today. The world already knows what to do with your worries. Insight. Reframing. Maybe the sea's greatest lesson isn't its power, but its humility. Despite covering most of the earth, it lowers itself, always seeking level, always finding balance. It doesn't demand to be still. It allows itself to settle. Maybe peace isn't about stilling the storm, but letting the storm pass through you without fear. It's strange, isn't it? How that realization feels like a release, not a rule. Dreamy science invites you to see that physics and faith are not opposites. Both are languages of trust. You are safe. You are carried. Perhaps you've noticed that as day warms, waves begin to glitter with new colors: violet near the horizon, green where shallow sand meets the deep. These are not illusions. They are wavelengths scattering through minerals, tiny organisms, and shifting angles of light. The same scattering paints your sky blue. You live inside one vast prism, a world made entirely of refractions. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel that light move through you too. You are part of the prism. You are the reflection. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let the day stay simple. The ocean doesn't explain itself. It simply shines. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. The night will come again, and with it, silence. But for now, this peace is enough. The day continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's what awakening truly means. Not opening your eyes, but remembering the light was always there. As afternoon leans toward evening, the light begins to tilt, no longer bright, but honeyed, soft. Shadows stretch across the water like slow-moving thoughts. The heat fades. A quiet coolness settles on the skin. The ocean exhales its waves, gentler now, the rhythm slower, as if even it prepares for rest. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the air flow in and out, matching the sea's cadence. You are safe now. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Have you ever noticed how time feels different near the ocean? Clocks still tick, but they lose authority here. The tide becomes your measure, and the light your language. Science calls this entrainment, your biological rhythm, syncing with natural cycles. Your heart slows, your cortisol lowers, your breathing aligns with sound. The body built of salt and water remembers where it came from. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together as daylight softens into gold. It's strange, isn't it? How something so vast can feel personal. Every wave seems to know your name, as though the ocean recognizes you, because in a way, it does. The same elements in your blood once swam in its depths. Sodium chloride, magnesium, potassium. The sea inside you is simply repeating itself. That's relaxing science, the comfort of continuity, the proof that nothing living is separate. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let it remind you that you belong. You are safe. You are home, perhaps somewhere on a quiet coast. A sailor ties his boat for the night. Far away, a lighthouse flickers to life, its first beam sweeping across the horizon. The world begins to glow differently, not from the sun above, but from the warmth within. This is the hour when the sea mirrors both sky and soul. The water becomes a poem of light. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Let that glow rest inside you for a while. Dreamy science explains that at sunset, the color red dominates because the light must travel farther through the atmosphere. Shorter blue wavelengths scatter, first leaving the longer reds to touch the sea. That's why dusk feels so tender. It's literally light surviving the journey. Every sunset is proof of endurance energy, softened, not lost. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel that endurance inside you too. Even what fades can still illuminate. Have you ever noticed how the sound of waves changes at dusk? The air cools, carrying vibrations differently. The same wave that roared at noon now whispers. Acoustic physicists can measure this shift, but they can't measure the peace it brings. That's the quiet miracle of relaxing science facts that explain, yet still allow wonder. I'm still here with you. We're drifting together in this low light where sound and color melt into one tranquil truth. Perhaps you've walked along the shoreline during this hour when footprints fill with silver water and vanish. The tide erases without judgment. It doesn't ask what the marks meant. It simply continues its rhythm. There's a lesson there. Letting go can be as natural as breathing. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel the release. You are safe. You are forgiven. Insight. Reframing. Maybe the ocean doesn't end where land begins. Maybe land is just where the ocean pauses to breathe. After all, moisture rises, condenses, rains, and returns. There is no border, only transition. You too are part of that continuity. Body, breath, memory tied. It's strange, isn't it? How peace always hides in cycles. You cannot hold it, yet it returns endlessly. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Perhaps somewhere near the Pacific coast, the evening wind carries the faint scent of rain. Seabirds trace lazy circles before finding their rest. Everything that moved all day now drifts slower, as if bowing to night. Take another slow, gentle breath. Your heartbeat finds that same rhythm. You are safe. The world is dimming in kindness, not in loss. Relaxing. Science tells us that twilight affects human chemistry. Serotonin steadies. Melatonin rises. The body begins to prepare for sleep, following cues older than language. You don't have to command rest. You just have to allow it. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together between wakefulness and dream, between explanation and silence. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's how gratitude begins. Not in words, but in the quiet recognition that light always returns and the sea always forgives. Night returns quietly, almost shyly, as if tiptoeing back across the horizon it left just hours ago. The first stars appear single sparks at first, then constellations forming gentle patterns overhead. Their reflections shimmer on the surface of the ocean, so that for a while it's impossible to tell where the sky ends and the sea begins. You are looking into infinity, folded twice. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel your body rise and fall with the invisible tide beneath you. You are safe now. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Have you ever wondered why the stars seem to flicker, but their reflections in the water do not? It's because of the atmosphere light bending through layers of air in constant motion. In the sea, the turbulence disappears and the stars hold steady. It's relaxing science. Two truths, one noisy, one calm. Your mind is the sky, your heart the water. When thoughts flicker, look inward. That's where the reflections stay still. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together beneath this twin cosmos. It's strange, isn't it? How quiet the ocean becomes at night. The surface smooths, the wind gentles, sound travels farther lower. Fishermen can hear whales calling from miles away. The earth itself seems to lower its voice. Maybe that's what night truly is, the planet whispering. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let that whisper fill you. You are safe. You belong to the hush. Somewhere miles offshore, a pod of dolphins glides through the dark water. They navigate not by sight, but by echo, sending clicks into the night and listening for the world to answer. They trust sound more than sight. Dreamy science calls this echolocation, but you might call it faith, the art of knowing through listening. You are not alone in this quiet universe. Even in darkness, everything is communicating in gentle ways. Perhaps you've heard of the deep scattering layer, an invisible band of life that rises toward the surface. Each night, billions of creatures migrating together in the largest movement on Earth. Shrimp, squid, jellyfish, tiny fish all ascend in darkness and return before dawn. It's the ocean's nightly heartbeat, steady as sleep. Relaxing science tells us that their movement helps regulate carbon in the water, balancing the entire planet's atmosphere. Even in silence, the sea is caring for the world. Take another slow breath. Let your chest rise like that migrating tide. Nothing to fix tonight. The world is breathing with you. It's strange, isn't it, that peace can exist in something so vast, so unknowable. The ocean doesn't promise answers. It offers rhythm. That's all calm, really, is repetition that feels like safety. I'm still here with you. We're drifting deeper now into the part of night where thought thins and time stretches. Have you ever noticed how darkness changes the color of sound? At night, even your own breath seems rounder, fuller, more complete. Your brain responds, releasing endorphins, slowing pulses. Sleep becomes invitation, not command. Dreamy science proves it. The body reads darkness as permission to restore. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel it ease you closer to stillness. You are safe. You are enough. Insight. Reframing. Maybe the stars aren't above us. Maybe we're inside them. Every element in your body, carbon, calcium, iron, was forged in a star's heart before the ocean even existed. You're not gazing at the sky. You're remembering where you came from. The sea only reflects it, so you won't forget. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Perhaps somewhere near the coast of Norway, an aurora begins to shimmer, painting green rivers through the sky. The ocean mirrors it perfectly. Heaven and earth singing the same luminous song. It's beautiful, yes, but it's also precise, charged particles meeting magnetic fields, science and wonder intertwined. You don't have to choose between them. You can fall asleep to science and still wake in awe. Take one last slow, gentle breath for this moment. Feel the weight of the day lift, leaving only lightness behind. You are safe now. You are held between water and sky, between silence and sound. The waves slow. The stars settle. The night has reached its full inhale. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together. Nothing separates us from the rhythm of the sea. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's what peace truly is. The universe breathing once through you, far out at sea, where no city lights can reach the darkness, becomes pure, the kind that doesn't frighten, but restores. The stars thicken into a glowing river, the Milky Way arching over the planet like a soft bridge of memory. The ocean below mirrors every spark, turning the world into one vast reflection of itself. Up and down no longer exist. There is only within. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel that stillness enter you steady and deep. You are safe now. Nothing to fix tonight. The universe keeps you. Have you ever thought about how much of Earth's music happens below our hearing? Scientists call it the soundscape of the deep. Low frequencies hum constantly, tectonic rumbles, far-off quakes, distant whale calls that travel across oceans. It's as if the planet itself hums a lullaby. Relaxing science teaches us that even silence is sound. Frequencies too low for the human ear, but perfectly tuned for peace. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, floating inside that slow vibration of life. It's strange, isn't it? How the ocean and your heartbeat sound so alike. Both rhythms steady, both shaped by cycles of expansion and release. The body borrows its music from the sea. Neuroscientists say the slow, rhythmic sounds of waves activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest mode. You're literally designed to relax to the sound of water. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel your body obey that design. You are safe. You're doing exactly what nature intended, resting. Perhaps somewhere beyond the horizon, a blue whale is singing. Its call travels through thousands of miles of salt water, reaching another whale it will never see. They recognize each other by tone, not by sight. Each note can last 20 seconds long and low enough to shake the seabed. Dreamy science confirms that these calls form patterns versus pauses, repetition, like a poem only the ocean can hear. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. You too have been speaking in patterns. Tonight, breath in, breath out, silence. Breath again. Every repetition writes calm deeper into your body. This is the sleepy science of rhythm repetition as restoration. The neurons in your brain fire in waves that mirror the sea, cresting and subsiding with each inhalation. Take another slow breath. Notice how it feels to drift without thought. You are safe. Nothing to chase. Nothing to finish. Perhaps somewhere near Hawaii or Tahiti, coral polyps open their mouths at night to feed. Each one tiny, each one glowing faintly in the moonlight. Together, they form reefs so large they can be seen from orbit. Living structures built grain by grain, breath by breath. The same way you're rebuilding yourself now, molecule by molecule, thought by gentle thought. You are not alone in this quiet universe. Everything around you is participating in the same act to live calmly, to continue to trust the unseen. It's strange, isn't it? How the closer we look at science, the more it sounds like prayer. Currents repeat. Atoms orbit. Galaxies spin. Every scale of existence hums the same pattern of motion and rest. Maybe sleep isn't separate from knowledge. Maybe it's how the universe studies itself through dreams. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let your body loosen, your jaw soften, your eyes grow heavy. You are safe now. You are floating in understanding, not thought, insight, reframing. Perhaps peace isn't something you earn, but something you return to, like the tide returning to shore. It's always been there, waiting beneath the noise. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. I'm still here with you. We're drifting now through the deepest part of night, where sound fades and only rhythm remains. The ocean breathes once more. Inhale, exhale, and so do you. Take another slow breath. Lighter, quieter. The air enters and leaves with no effort, as if it knows the way home. Nothing to fix, nothing missing. The world sleeps. The waves move. You rest. The line between you and the ocean dissolves until all that's left is softness. You are safe. You are loved by this silence. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's what eternity feels like. Not endless time, but endless calm. Closer to dawn. Again, the horizon glows faintly. Not yet light, just a memory of it. The ocean seems to wait, its breathing so slow that even the air hesitates. Above, the stars begin to fade, one by one, like thoughts that have done their work. The sea mirrors the soft gray of early morning, a color between sleep and waking, the color of peace realized. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it rise through you, like the first breeze after night. You are safe now. Nothing to fix, nothing to hurry. The universe keeps you. Have you ever wondered why the world feels quieter before sunrise? Science calls it the dawn lull, a temporary stillness when air cools and density changes, muffling sound. Nature itself pauses to inhale. For a few brief minutes, every creature seems to wait. Relaxing science reminds us that rest doesn't end when we open our eyes. It simply changes shape. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, held in that sacred pause. It's strange, isn't it? How these transitions always feel like grace night to morning, breath to breath, thought to silence. Every edge of change is smooth in nature. The ocean never jolts between tide and stillness. it glides. The same is true for you. Even your heartbeat shifts gently from sleep's rhythm to waking's awareness. The body, like the tide, knows how to rise without rushing. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel that quiet intelligence in your chest. You are safe. You are already flowing forward. Somewhere in the distance, pelicans slice through mist, diving for the first fish of the day. Their wings leave silver ripples behind. Closer to shore, crabs scuttle from their sandy burrows, rewriting the coastline grain by grain. Everything begins again softly. That's dreamy science renewal as a biological truth. Every sunrise signals another chance for balance. You are not alone in this quiet universe. Every cell in your body is turning toward light with the same devotion as these creatures. Perhaps you've felt this moment before, that instant between dreaming and waking, when the world feels transparent and your thoughts float like shells just under the surface. Neuroscientists call it the hypnopompic state. Creativity, memory, calm, they all mingle there like currents meeting in perfect stillness. You are standing in that threshold now. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let your awareness widen like dawn across the sea. Nothing to fix tonight or today. The universe keeps you. It's strange, isn't it, that the same physics guiding the moon and tides also governs your heartbeat and breath. Every rhythm of the cosmos echoes in your body. Gravity pulls waves. It also pulls blood through veins. Light warms water. It also warms your thoughts. When you fall asleep to science, you're not escaping life. You're returning to its deepest order. I'm still here with you. We're drifting toward morning, where peace doesn't vanish. It transforms into presence, insight, reframing. Maybe the ocean isn't a metaphor for life. Maybe life is the ocean trying to know itself. Every mind a wave, every heart a current, every soul a reflection of light upon depth. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel how your body carries that truth without needing to understand it. You are safe. You are complete. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Perhaps somewhere a lone lighthouse stands against the fading night, its beams still circling a habit of care even when danger has passed. That's what your breath does too. It continues guarding you, even when you've stopped thinking about it. In biology, it's called homeostasis. In spirit, It's called trust. You're not alone in this quiet universe. The sea holds the sky. The air holds the waves. The world holds you. Take one more slow, gentle breath. Lighter now, freer. Feel your pulse merge with the rhythm of water, of wind, of daybreak itself. You are safe. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night continues. Somewhere the day begins here. And you are the calm in between. Maybe that's how awakening truly feels. Not sudden, but tender, like light, remembering where it belongs. And now, the first real light of morning spreads across the sea, soft gold unfurling like silk over miles of quiet water. The horizon opens limitless. The ocean glimmers not with restlessness, but with gratitude, as if thanking the night for its silence and the dawn for its warmth. You can almost hear it sigh. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it fill you, the way sunlight fills the sky. You are safe now. Nothing to fix. Nothing missing. The universe keeps you. Have you ever noticed how at sunrise the world feels washed clean? It's not imagination. During the night, moisture gathers air, cools particles, settle. The planet resets itself. That's relaxing science, renewal, as a physical process. Every new day is the earth breathing out. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, carried by light now instead of shadow. It's strange, isn't it? How dawn feels both familiar and miraculous every single time. The same star rises, yet something in you always stirs, as if seeing it for the first time. That's because light reawakens the chemistry of joy. Serotonin rises, the nervous system softens, and the mind begins to dream while awake. Science and spirit, again sharing one rhythm. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel warmth return to your body, soft as forgiveness. You are safe. Perhaps somewhere along the coast of Chile, fishermen untie their boats. In Greece, waves kiss white cliffs. In New Zealand, the morning sun touches coral reefs hidden in turquoise water. The ocean greets everyone at once, in every language without translation. Dreamy science reminds us there is one tide, one motion, one pulse connecting it all. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Have you ever stood in shallow water and felt waves wrap around your ankles from both directions, one incoming, one retreating. That moment of balance, when push and pull meet in calm, that's equilibrium. Physics teaches it. The body feels it. The soul recognizes it. Life moves this way, too, forever, oscillating between effort and ease, expansion and return. Take another slow breath. Notice how your inhale and exhale are waves of the same water. Nothing separate, nothing broken. You are safe. I'm still here with you. We're drifting together through the brightest quiet, where sound becomes warmth and thought becomes gratitude. Perhaps you can imagine standing on a morning beach now. The air smells of salt and sunlight. The foam trails across your feet and disappears. Each retreating wave writes, "Begin again," across the sand. That message has been repeating for billions of years. It waits for no one, yet it belongs to everyone. Relaxing science says the ocean's constancy shapes Earth's climate, moderating extremes, storing heat, creating balance. Without it, the planet would swing between chaos and frost. In that way, the sea is our own collective heartbeat, steadying everything. You can feel that steadiness in yourself, too slow, patient, trustworthy. Take another gentle breath. Feel your pulse align with that steadiness. You are safe. It's strange, isn't it? How every ending in nature is also a beginning. Night becomes morning. Waves become clouds. Dreams become clarity. The ocean reminds you that cycles are not loops of repetition, but spirals of growth returning, but never the same. You are not alone in this quiet universe. Somewhere across the world, another person stands where water meets land, also breathing, also feeling small and infinite at once. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Insight. Reframing. Maybe the ocean isn't teaching you to let go. Maybe it's teaching you to stay soft while everything changes. In nature, softness survives better than hardness. Water carves stone not by force, but by persistence. That's not metaphor, that's physics. And it's also hope. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let softness be your strength tonight and every night that follows. You are safe. I'm still here with you. We're drifting toward closure, though nothing truly ends. The sea never stops breathing. Neither do you. The night continues somewhere. The light expands here. You rest at their meeting place, awake enough to wonder, calm enough to sleep again if you wish. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. Maybe that's what love is, the world continuing to rise and fall around you, gently, faithfully, forever. And now the story circles back to its beginning. The ocean breathing. You can hear it again, can't you? That long, steady exhale, brushing the shore, the pause before it gathers to return. The sea doesn't make noise. It breathes. And so do you. Take a slow, gentle breath. Let it move through you, like the very first wave at creation. You are safe now. Nothing to fix. The universe keeps you. Have you ever realized how perfectly everything aligns when you stop trying to hold it? Gravity keeps the moon. The moon keeps the tides. The tides keep the rhythm of life. There is no struggle in it. It simply is. Relaxing science reveals that this harmony, this homeostasis, isn't rare. It's the foundation of existence. Peace isn't extraordinary. It's the natural state we return to when nothing resists. I'm here with you. We're still drifting together, back where all stories begin silence. It's strange, isn't it? How something so vast can feel like a whisper, meant only for you. The ocean doesn't call your name, but somehow you know it's listening. That's the quiet miracle of awareness. Everything alive senses everything else. Even coral polyps, even plankton, even you tiny luminous parts of one immense breath. Take another slow, gentle breath. Let your shoulders drop, your hands unclench. You are safe. You are part of the breathing earth. Somewhere far below, currents continue their eternal route. Somewhere above, clouds gather the ocean's gift to give it back as rain. The same water that filled the seas now fills the sky, fills the soil, fills your veins. There has never been a moment in history when you weren't made of the ocean's memory. Dreamy science says water is a shapeshifter, but maybe it's more accurate to say water is remembrance. You are not alone in this quiet universe. Every element, every wave, every breath belongs to you and beyond you. Have you noticed how softly knowledge can end? No final sentence, no applause, just quiet comprehension. That's what the sea teaches. When learning becomes belonging, The lesson is complete. Take a slow, gentle breath. Stay here in the middle of understanding and rest, insight, reframing. Maybe the ocean isn't outside you at all. Maybe every calm you've felt tonight was your own biology, remembering its origin. The salt on your skin, the pulse in your ears, the ebb and flow of thought, all evidence that you are the sea dreaming of itself. It's strange, isn't it? How comfort can feel like truth. I'm still here with you. We're floating in the final light of awareness, where even science grows tender and philosophy grows quiet. Some truths are meant to be felt, not solved. The night has given everything it had to offer. The waves have folded you in not to carry you away, but to show you that you were never separate from their motion. Take one more slow, gentle breath, the kind that empties completely. Feel the stillness that follows the pause between inhale and exhale. That's the soundless heart of the ocean. That's you. You are safe now. The world holds you as the sea holds its depth effortlessly. The tide continues. The stars drift. Morning waits, but it can wait forever. Right now, there is only calm. The sea doesn't make noise. It breathes. And in this last moment, so do you. The night continues. Let's keep floating. Maybe that's what forever truly means. One endless breath shared between you and the sea.